It's your girl, Miss Avery. It's been a while. It's been a long while since I've recorded a video. But I'm here now. It's been a lot going on with life. But I've been feeling like recording some stuff lately. And I figured just go ahead and do it. Don't know when this will get posted, of course. However, Um, I just wanted to start recording this. I don't know if this will be a series or just one long, well, not long, but one video if it's to be multiple. But a lot of changes have been occurring. Um, it's been a whirlwind of emotions and things for real. But the sole purpose of this is to talk about and inspire um, others in when it pertains to stepping out on faith and trusting God um, and getting to the promised land that He may have spoken directly to you. Only you know what that is and what that looks like. Um, but yeah, after years and years of seeing this and God revealing this to me and preparing me and showing me so much pertaining to it, I'm finally here. And while we all talk about how great it is, and yes, don't make no mistakes, it is amazing, especially watching God at work with it all. But we don't always talk about the emotions and stuff that comes with it. So I kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about that. So I want to give too much. So this will probably be a series. Because I don't want to give too much away right now. But just speaking from a personal, experience with this, I have gone through a lot of emotions in the really last few months, but especially in the last week. Because like for years and years, God has shown me this, talk to me about this, and I had no idea how it was going to come about. And even how it came about, I didn't expect it to come about like it did, in the ways in which it manifested. But I am grateful, like exceptionally grateful for it, because it got me here. So when you've been, and waiting for so long with something, you um you have deferred hope sometimes. And I know I experienced that a lot of back and forth to where I just wasn't sure if it was gonna happen. I was doubting myself if I even heard God correctly all the time. Like, did I make this up? Did God really say this? Like so many cycles of emotions and thoughts about it. So it was really hard to believe, hard to hold on to sometimes. And so now being in it is whirlwind of emotions. First of all, the first emotion was repentance. Because there's so many times I doubted God and I was so upset to where I didn't want to pray about it anymore. I didn't want to talk about it anymore. I didn't want to think about it. I'm trying to distract myself, do other things to try not to think about it. So just, I mean, that's natural. It's what we do. It's what we tend to do. However, at the same time, I know God is not going to speak something and not fulfill it. And like now that I'm in it, I can really, really testify to that. And I can take this moving forward with anything else he may share that maybe at the time doesn't look like it, but he's going to make sure it comes to pass. So, yeah. The first emotion was just pure repentance because I never want God to think that one, I'm reverting backwards, like that I don't trust him and that, I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. Like, no, God's brought me too far, even before this. God has brought me entirely too far for me to behave in the way that I do and sometimes treat him the way that I do. And, like I said, this is natural and I'm speaking from personal experience, but I had to be real. I'm just being straight up and honest. Like, it's, I felt so bad. I felt foolish, for lack of better terms. Like, did all this crying and stuff thinking God I forgotten or wasn't gonna do it and that I got this all wrong, it was just as good as it was gonna get for me at the time. Like all these thoughts and I know better. I know better, okay? But yet we get in the habit of basing things off of what we see in the physical versus the spiritual. So where when it doesn't line up, now we're questioning the spiritual. But that's not how God operates, okay? So, yeah, repentance was that first emotion that hit me because I want you to know I am grateful that even in the midst of my stupidity, you did not leave me. Whew, that's a word in itself. But yeah. So I went, through that, and then the emotion of I couldn't believe it was actually happening. Like that was actually walking into it. And even when I got into it, the emotions of I'm in it. I've been blown away by how God has moved and worked on my behalf in the midst of this, in the midst of all my doubts and things and disappointments and all the emotions I was feeling about myself towards God, all the things. Like, in spite of all of that, he still trusted me enough to bring me here. And so I owe it to him to steward it well. So now that's where I'm at with just make sure God is pleased with how I spend my time or what I do with this opportunity. So yeah, what else? Yeah, I'm just shocked, y'all. Honestly, I'm being honest. Maybe this is not everybody else, but like for me, being in it is mind blowing each and every day. Like truly mind blowing. So, I at the same time, like being here, I'm almost afraid. But God did not give us a spirit of fear, so I'm getting rid of that. And now I'm just reminding myself that if God brought you to it, He'll bring you through it. That's for good, bad, ugly, any scenario, because I have to trust that God made this happen because he saw that I was ready and he needed me here at this time. For such a for such a time as this, honey. When I tell you that's been the theme of the last few months, it's y'all. I'm telling you. But yeah, so I'm trusting that God has me here for a reason. He knows what He needs me to do, needs from me, and so I'm gonna do my absolute best. Best believe I'm gonna do my absolute best to keep pushing forward and keeping that in the forefront of my mind and just give it everything I got because he brought me here for a reason and I have to carry that out. I'm excited for the changes, the new beginnings, and as scared as I may get sometimes or intimidated, I'm going to press forward and do it scared, do it intimidated, and let the Lord carry me through it. Because He's been too good. He has. He's been too good. I prayed for too long. Not too long, but like I prayed, cried, fasted, all the things for so long about this, and I'm finally in it. So I have no choice but to trust Him and move forward and do it the best of my ability. Pray daily that the Lord gives me strength and courage and everything for this, because I know I'm gonna need it. Okay, if I don't lean on Him anymore, I'm gonna lean on Him even heavier than before. Now that I'm in it, because I know I need Him to sustain it. So, like I said, just a little quick video. Like I said, I felt led to start recording some of this because this is going to help somebody. It's going to help somebody. It's going to get somebody inspired and encourage others. That God has not forgotten. And in its time, it will come to pass. If you need a verse, that's a part of Ecclesiastes 3:11. So, and also Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1. Those are two verses that you should keep in your mind. Like I said, it's going to be a series. So I'll come back with more of the journey to get here and everything. But for now, just wanted to record this, share this, and hope and pray that it helps somebody. Yeah. Don't know when I'll be back for a continuation, but just know as the Lord speaks and tells me to, I will do so. So everyone whenever you're watching this, great day, night, whatever time it may be blessed, spend time in your word, spend time with God, and enjoy life, okay? We're here on borrowed time, so make the best of what God has given you and watch Him do the rest. All right, so that's it. I will talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Be blessed.